politics stop in African football, that is when African football will be great, even greater than European football. Now, if I tell you that, you see the likes of Cameroon, Nigeria, and Ghana are a greater footballing nation than Portugal, you will argue with me. Now, AFCON is fast approaching, and you see some of these African nations, they have started like dropping their squad list. But something very crazy happened. Now you see Cameroon dropped their squad list, and their goalkeeper, which is Andre Onana, which is Manchester United goalkeeper that is currently on loan to Strasbourg, Onana's name was not in their list. And you see these guys carried about 4 goalkeepers. I know many football fans be like, Onana has been bad for Manchester United, blah blah blah. Yes, I understand. But at the time Onana was bad for Manchester United, so many Manchester United players was also very bad. And now that is even in the past, because since this season, whereby Manchester United loaned Onana to Strasbourg, Onana has been on fire. Onana has arguably been one of their best players. Now, if you even look at what Onana has done in Strasbourg, Onana has kept a total of 3 clean sheets, only conceived a total of 11 goals for Strasbourg this season. See, it's not even about, okay, Onana came, but did not start Onana. No, he was not in the squad at all. And some people will now blame it on performance. Bro, this has nothing to do with performance. Instead, this has everything to do with football politics and a little disagreement he had with Eto'o. Eto'o, you are quite bigger than this. Now, let me go explain all these things for you. Now, you see the issue Onana had with Eto'o. This issue started in 2022 World Cup, whereby you see Onana came and be like, come, see, Cameroon, I want us to be great again. And see, I think we should change our style. Eto'o was like, Oga, calm down, you are just a goalkeeper. You are not the one that will tell us what to do. Onana was not like, come, see, I feel that we can be better. Like, let us play more modern days football, which is play from the back and breaking things down. Like, you could see the likes of Morocco. That's what the likes of Morocco they are doing. The likes of Morocco, Algeria. This is what all these guys are doing. So you see, Onana was trying to tell Cameroon that, come, let us play like this. Let us play modern day football. But it was not like, come, Oga, quiet. Who are you? When did you start football? And they were like, okay, see, leave that nonsense. We should focus more on our normal footballing, which is more like defensive style, no all those plenty fancy stuff. And this thing caused a serious issue between Onana and Eto'o. In fact, it was so serious that at some point Onana just like shortly retired from international football. Even after Onana came back, there was this serious tension between Onana and Eto'o. But Eto'o, bro, you are bigger than this. You have done your own. I like these guys do their own. This is a very simple issue that you call Onana, come. Let's talk, let's discuss. You want what's best for this nation. Me too, I want what's best for this nation. Me, I've done my own part. Now it's your turn. Now let's discuss. Let us settle this thing amicably. But instead, you carry this guy in your mind. Now, not only, in fact, it's not even only Onana. Now, you see, Eto'o was re-elected as the Cameroon Football Federation president, which was 29th of November. Immediately after this guy was elected, what was the first thing this guy did? Continue going on with this video. If you have stayed up to this point, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. This guy sacked Cameroon's current coach. Now, if you see Cameroon's current coach that is sacked, you will not feel that, okay, maybe it's due to bad performances, blah, 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 and blah. No, that has nothing to do with it, because now, if you look at this Cameroon manager that is sacked, now this guy coached a total of 17 games for Cameroon. Inside that 17 games, this guy lost only 2. It is things like this, all these small footballing politics. That's why you see that all these great players that are doing well currently in Europe, they refuse to come back to play for their main country, which is Africa. Look at the likes of Eze. Look at the likes of Madueke. Look at the likes of Olise. Look at like even Yama. Yama was supposed to play for Morocco, but he said no, he does not have strength for this African drama. Even Mbappe's father said that he wanted his son Mbappe to play for Cameroon. Now he went to Cameroon that, oh, you push. What did they say? They say you should bring money. In fact, the thing did not just end there. It did not just end there. You see FIFA just dropped another bomb. Now, you see AFCON is starting on the 21st of December. FIFA on the other side now notice that some of all these clubs, they don't really want their star players to leave for the AFCON early. Clubs like Manchester United. Manchester United was even talking to Cameroon that Cameroon, please, let us keep Mbeumo small. Don't worry. After these few games, only we will give Mbeumo private jet to come and meet you guys. So FIFA noticed all this thing. I felt like, you know what? You don't really need to negotiate with all these guys. Don't worry. You are allowed to keep any of all these your African stars. You are allowed to keep them till on the 15th. Then after on the 15th, they cannot travel to go and join their nation in the AFCON. Now, there's one question I want to ask. Which time does these players want to train with their team? If it was Euros that they were playing, would you bring this kind of rule?
If you've not still subscribed, kindly hit on the subscribe option. It's going to be on this part of your screen. Smash on the like button. Give this video a thumbs up. Stay tuned for our next updates, and you're watching Everything Football.